realized Victor just has to use it or lose an arm, and he's basically Edward Alphonse.
Yeah. Pretty much. Except for you need to learn some alchemy, I think.
And be short
Yeah,
and angry.
but I mean that'll come with a level, you know.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, it's funny you mentioned Edward like Edward. I was just giving like my fucking Full Metal Alchemist rant to my buddy the other day.
Yeah, which reminds me, Life for Your game. That was I have inspiration for a character, the
Okay,
Freezer Alchemist. We can talk about
Are
that later.
you are you available after this session, or are you hopping straight off?
Probably available.
All right, then I will pop open freaking VTT for you to fuck with.
Nice. Welcome everybody back to another session of the Murkmire.
We're back.
Hello,
Back
everybody.
again. Murkmire's back. Please don't tell a friend.
Let's see. Yeah, don't tell friends.
Yeah, we're an underground secret. You're like a speakeasy. You need a password to get in here.
So last session, William or Billy was transforming into a were-rat shortly after Marlon put Billy down, causing a little drama between Harrison and Victor. Victor wanting to keep the promise of his protection for Billy, and Harrison just for wanting to help someone. Also discovered after a little bit when they were burying Billy that a shovel was just working by itself, and it seems that Bobo is still with you guys, but no longer in physical form. So, we also ran into Micah as he was observing the battlefield, kind of assessing everyone's capabilities, and then bringing about a discussion or terms as Victor and friends seem to have collected some bounties as contracts and promises were left unfulfilled from varying factions, the Good Boys and the Reapers, located within Vinewood. Little deliberation and getting to know each other, and shortly after returning to the mansion for some rest. And we left off with Victor sitting in a chair posted up outside of Harrison's room, keeping watch.
Look, okay, Harrison needs his 8 hours of beauty sleep. You don't understand. I'm very happy that Victor wants to make sure that I get that.
Well, there's no answer at Marlon's door, so yeah, I'll get up from the chair, kind of starting to feel tired. Go bang on Marlon's door. Wait a second and realize he's just out cold. He's not getting up anytime soon.
Yeah, you kind of crack the door, and at the last second, like you see him turn over in bed intentionally, but pretends like he doesn't hear you.
I'll slam the door shut just to annoy him. Then I'll go bang on Harrison's door.
It's like when your little brother enters your room and just looks at you, and you're just sitting there like, what? And just turns on the light, slams the door shut.
If Micah wasn't up before the door slammed, he's sure as hell up after the door slammed, even if it wasn't his room.
You're banging on my door.
Yep. Harrison,
What? Yes.
Marlin's being a lazy POS. I need you to come take watch for a bit. Starting to feel a little groggy.
What time is it?
4 a.m.
I'll think back on the dream I had about me standing in front of the crowd, cameras making pictures of me flashing in my face. And I'll just kind of shake that feeling off and I'll get up, still very groggy. Right, watch. Yes. And I'll open the door. You said you needed someone to take watch for a bit?
Yeah. Can't exactly trust our party guests, so.
Well, I suppose that's fair. How's Honoris doing, by the way? Has he woken up yet?
I'm not too sure. If you want to go check on him, you're more than welcome.
I think that's probably a good idea, yes. Well, anyway, you get some sleep. I'll make sure that you're safe.
If anything goes down, just wake me up.
I'm sure that by the time that happens, you'll already be awake.
No, I'll
Just try to
kind of
get
slowly
some,
walk down the hallway.
Just try to get some shut-eye.
For Micah, did you decide to go to sleep, or what did you do, like in the beginning?
So I could message you something. I got secrets. Tee.
Secrets.
So Harrison,
This is a
you
question.
go out into the hall, the corridor. Are you just going to the chair that Victor was sitting in? Or are you roaming around? You walking outside? What are you doing?
Well, I mean, if I'm keeping watch, first thing I'm doing is I'm doing a little perimeter walk through the mansion to like see if everything's like closed off properly. You know, if there's everybody's sleeping soundly. You know, it's like a little night shift. You know, Harrison's just walking around, like checking in a little, closing the doors again.
Yeah, Harrison, Firewatch, soft step.
Harrison, a nurse, soft step actually. And yeah, I guess if everything seems alright, then I will check in on Honoris as well. And I do also kind of want to check in on Micah. But first Honoris.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Perception. 15.
15. Yeah, you go around the house. There are quite a few doors, several windows. You know, you do your due diligence and everything seems pretty secure. You notice as you kind of like check the other rooms, some with cracked doors, some with shut. You know, you kind of crack them open and look inside. You don't see an Ores or Micah anywhere.
Neither of them?
Neither of them.
Nowhere in the mansion. Just... okay, that definitely does get my attention a bit. I just think to myself, that can't be right. I'm sure that he was still somewhere around here when we got back. Guess I'll maybe take a little bit of a look, like outside on the porch, maybe. See if I can kind of scan the perimeter, like outside a little bit, if there's anything there.
I mean, yeah, you take a look around. Of course, it's always nighttime. With you know, even with a little bit of like a hooded lantern or something, you know, you kind of go left or right and nothing really catches your eyes, other than you do see, you know, from the lantern light, you can see the reflection of Critter's pupils, like out in the distance, but other than that, not too much.
Shoo, get away.
A little screeching bat flies by, like gets on your face and flies off.
Oh god, I'm a vampire now. Almost turned into a were-rabbit. Now I'm a vampire.
Now he is invincible.
It's fine. We've got a guy for that.
Yeah. Marlon will take real good care of you.
Yeah, sure he will.
Oh no, you're changing, buddy. It's okay. Just look out
Just
that
look
way.
at the flowers.
It'll hurt me more than it hurts you.
Oh
Think
god.
about the rabbit.
just look at the rabbit. Yeah, I guess if everything seems clear, that's really weird that neither of them are there.
Well, I'd say you'd recall last thing in Oris, like out on the front porch here, before you guys went in to sleep. You do know for sure that Micah was in the house with you guys because you were all talking in the hallway before you went to sleep.
Right. But I'm pretty sure that we brought Anoris back to the mansion as well, so I'm just kind of weirded out by that.
Make another perception check for me as you're standing outside. It's that first one.
Do I perceive? I do not perceive.
Uh,
9.
yeah. I mean, you hear bullfrogs off into the distance, but
Anoris?
you also hear like this very strange, it's almost like a low hum, but nothing that would make you think that it's a Norris.
Right.
But, you know, like just beyond like the noise of like cicadas and the bullfrogs chirping, you do hear like this sort of dull hum that's very strange that you haven't heard before. But other than that, don't really catch anything.
Right, well, so things... Here's the thing, right? I'm not going to go into the swamp alone by myself.
What?
While I'm as hurt as I am. In fact, actually, I'm gonna reach into my pack and I'm just going to take out a little bottle, and I'm going to drink a decoction of Vitae.
Okay.
So I'll mark one of those down.
All right.
And
So you
as a
start-
little,
Oh, go ahead.
And as a little chaser, I'll, if possible, I'll probably swig down a tincture of sobriety afterwards.
Move that toxicity point real quick, huh? So man, you don't want that.
No,
Alright.
no, not really.
So yeah, you have this little vial, cork top. Open it up. And there's this red viscous liquid. Hold it up to your nose. Slight scent of honey emanating from it. Down it. You can roll your heal, which is standard 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Ooh. 8 points. So I am back to a pretty decent amount, actually.
Although it smells sweet, it very much does not taste like honey. Kind
Oh.
of bitter, actually. So you immediately chase it with your tincture of sobriety, which is this sort of green diluted liquid with very small white petals that kind of just swirl and float inside of it, almost like a little snow globe. You down that, almost flavorless, kind of like a rice wine.
I'll never get used to the taste of these. Ugh.
Yeah, oddly enough, the tincture of sobriety tastes like alcohol.
That's kind of awkward. Yeah, but I guess if I'm not seeing any of them, I am going to go inside. Like, I'm sorry, Victor. Gonna walk inside, head up back to Victor's room. Just kind of knock on the door. Victor, are you still awake?
I am now. What happened? This better be good.
Honoras and Micah are nowhere to be found. Now look, and with Honoras, I normally wouldn't really mind because he
you
usually
instantly
does his
hear
own thing.
like fumbling around inside the room as I'm like getting dressed again and rushing to the door.
But with Micah out and about, I don't really trust him yet.
All right, let's go find them.
Right.
All right, so you guys are looking for which one?
I mean, first priority for me is Honoras.
Okay.
I'd agree with that.
Not to be rude to Micah, of course, but but like,
No, I'm okay with waiting my turn. You do you.
All right, so I'll say for the purpose of this, you guys can, everyone who is currently resting can take a short rest before we continue doing anything else.
Short rest or a long rest from last night?
Well, yeah, I guess if you've been asleep this whole time, you can do a long. For Victor and Harrison, you guys have like switched back and forth each turn so far. Like, watch for 4. Harrison took over for 4, and then woke up Victor. So you guys have both only had 4 hours of sleep, for what I can tell.
So we both get a short rest?
Yeah, Victor and Harrison get a short. Honoris, if you've been resting this whole time, you can take a full long rest. And Micah, if you've been resting, you can take a long rest as well.
That didn't quite work. Hold up.
Hold up.
Okay, so I'll just do this manually then. I'll expend the hit die. I don't know why it's not letting me do that though. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. That's just what I needed.
All right, so where do you go to search for Honores?
We should probably check the swamps on the side of the house. Make sure he's not just freaking lurking out there.
Just laying in a puddle. Like,
Yeah, just like face up, staring at the stars.
The look Harrison would get from Victor at that point would be priceless.
And in his defense, he can't see.
Yeah, I guess we are looking around the swamplands close to the mansion.
Okay. I guess go ahead and make either investigation or survival checks.
I wonder which one I should pick.
Oh.
Goddamn. I mean, I don't need to do anything at that point.
Damn.
I'm still groggy.
Harrison just locks in for a second.
Yeah, you guys like
Literal second.
go down the porch and split off to search on each side of the house. What does it sound like when an Honores like grunts? Can we get that?
I can't say is that something that I've put a lot of thought into.
I know what you got to do is you just got to close your eyes, grunt in a random way, like you've never done it before, and that's the voice. That's it.
So Harrison, you like walk out like 20 feet and you're kind of like looking around out off into the distance and you step on something soft and you look down and your foot's directly on top of Honores' stomach.
I just immediately jump back. Oh god, Honores, I'm so sorry. Are you alright? What are you doing out here?
Oh. Good morning, Harrison.
What are you doing out here?
Sleeping. What are you doing out here?
Looking for you? I spent a good portion of the night trying to find you.
Thank you. Can
Well, I mean-
I help you with something?
Well, I guess I just wanted to check on how you were doing, since, last I saw of you, you got slammed into a wall and you passed out and we had to drag you back here. So I really just wanted to make sure you were safe.
Kind of give you a little like pat on the hip. I would say shoulder, but Thank you. I prefer to sleep in the swamp. It's good for the skin.
Right.
You should try it. Might help with your dander.
Puts his hand on the
Damn.
back of his neck. You can tell that? It shows.
I just watched it. No. Right. I think I'll pass on that for now, but I'll keep it in mind. And anyway, it's good to see that you're safe. Say, you wouldn't have happened to have seen. Well, I guess you haven't even met him yet, have you, Micah? The little kid we saw sitting outside on the rocking chair.
I don't remember how that overlaps with where Honora's has or hasn't been, to be honest.
I think you were there when they tied him up on the front porch,
Yeah.
Okay,
where you guys
that's
went
what I
and set up
thought.
the ambush.
Yeah.
I was not.
Oh, right. And then he disconnected, and we were joking about how he was just still sitting there rocking.
Yeah. Just sitting there like sleeping.
It was an unfortunate day for me. It's the summer right now, and Michigan does not handle the summer well.
Sure.
Negative 20 degrees? Fine. 80 degrees? Nah, power lines burst. I swear.
That's rough.
I probably would have been awake for a little bit. I was thinking maybe making kind of like a few little like Wicker Man type like voodoo doll things. So I don't know, would he have gone away that I would have seen him?
Unless you have an answer to this, I can try to answer this for you.
Oh yeah, go ahead. If you feel like you went outside or
All right. You definitely, if you were outside looking at the house, Micah would have only tried to sneak through the house. He wouldn't probably not have tried to hide himself too much once he got outside, besides being quiet. You probably would have seen him either crawl under the porch or into the attic through an upstairs window. But you would not have seen a child. You would have seen a really short gnome with very long braided gray hair on his hair, like on his head and beard. And they would have either crawled under the porch or into the attic.
So you're saying that Micah's just under the floor, right? Like Micah's in the walls.
I mean, take that as you will. I described the incident.
he's a cat.
I think I saw him come outside and go under the porch. He was wearing a wig.
The only
I
explanation.
try not to pry in others' business.
We like that. We like that in a frog.
Right. Well, I'm sure he'll show up eventually. I feel like he has a lot of unfinished business with Victor as things stand, so he'll probably show up again. But I'm just glad to see you're okay.
Figured if they weren't hurting each other, that was good enough for now.
Right. I feel like them not hurting each other is a pretty. It's a good thing, don't get me wrong, but I feel like there's a very, 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 very big chance that they might.
I just kind of shrug.
I searched around back. I didn't. And then I'll just stare at Harrison.
Right, so I
I just
found
give you a
him.
little wave, like.
Turns out Honores really enjoys sleeping outside in the swamplands instead of inside the mansion.
Good for the skin.
I'm going back to bed. I'll just turn around and start walking back.
Dude has major, why did you even get me up? Well, it's noon on a Saturday, and I have the day off, so why'd you get me up?
Because I'm scared to go outside in the swamp.
Whereas I'm just like sleeping in a puddle.
Oh, I'm sorry that I am a frail old man in the middle of an unknown swampland.
You look a little on edge, Harrison.
Me?
Need
No.
a watch, buddy.
On edge? Me? No, I've never been better.
I've never been on edge in my life.
Harrison just
Edging,
looks at you.
I don't believe in it.
I am extremely on edge. I've been on edge ever since we got here, and ever since that weird child has been here. He makes me feel extremely sad for him, but also very, very on edge. I'm constantly trying to figure out whether he's trying to either stab me or if he wants to talk to me every single time I see him. And that's not... And besides that, I'm still working on the entirety of the situation that we're in, and I haven't really had any luck on that. So yes, I guess I am pretty on edge. But anyway, it's good that you had a nice sleep. You look very relaxed, actually.
It's nice out tonight.
Is it?
Just like gesture broadly.
Yeah. It's a nice, foggy, with like a little bit of rain, you know.
Num num num.
Well, I guess if you're safe, I'll head back as well. Maybe see if I can find where Micah's hanging out. See if he's doing okay, making sure he's not getting into trouble.
I can take watch while you look.
Sure, why not? Yeah, I guess
Man, I'm
we're
on a
heading
ton
back.
of like decongestants and stuff for a sinus infection right now. I cannot do the Anora's voice fully. It's just not
It's
landing.
okay.
No, it's all right.
Well, I guess I'll head back and I will start looking for Micah, see where he's hanging out.
I mean, I
Okay.
did tell you that he was under the porch, or that I saw him go
Yeah.
under the porch. I guess he may or may not still be there.
Oh god, it's gonna be like one of those The Ring moments where it's like the girl like this and
That's
just starts
more like-
crawling out from under the porch.
No, it's more like looking for a cat. You don't know
Oh.
if like they're gonna be in their cat bed or if they're gonna be behind the washing machine.
While I'm patrolling, I'm going to make every effort to hop from like puddle/pond to puddle/pond.
Okay. Yeah, too easy. I guess roll a perception for me, and then Harrison, you can go ahead and make an investigation. Or yeah, make another investigation check for me. As you go and take a peek underneath the porch.
Almost rolled performance.
Still checks out.
Not terrible.
Performance for jumping from puddle to puddle.
Right. I'm doing it rhythmically. It's like those big pianos where you have to like step on the keys,
Yes.
but it's the swamp version.
All right. Yeah, you like shift a little panel that covers the side of the porch over, and you kind of take a look under. It's pretty
Micah
dark though.
messing with his poison kit.
Are you using a light source?
I mean, if it's like completely dark under there, I probably have my little flashlight like under there. Yeah.
Kind of hit the side of it a little bit as it's like flickering. Hit it a couple of times. It stays fully lit, and you scan. And yeah, Micah. If Micah's doing some work, you see him like mixing some substances between a couple of vials, and he's got like a little leather satchel out with some tools and different mixtures.
There's a meth lab under the porch.
Let's go! Oh, here
It's
you
like
are.
a side hustle. He'll look towards the light, hearing the thumping and the moving of the thing, expecting somebody to come. Seeing the daylight, like you guys up and at 'em? You guys up and at 'em?
Well, I mean, I am. The rest are still sleeping, probably. But I kind of was looking around to see where you were hanging out.
Just and he'll finish rubbing like a cloth along his dagger, along his dagger and short sword, and still put a cork in a bottle. Just finishing up the project. I did. I was expecting you guys awake earlier, though I did hear. The older you get, the more you sleep in.
Right, well, actually, contrary to popular belief, older people actually sleep less than younger people.
Micah probably being awake 2 hours. Anybody who's raised a toddler, knowing that they all wake up at 5 a.m. begging to do things. Uh-huh. He'll crawl out. He'll crawl out of there. And he does look like Micah. He does look like the kid that you tied to a chair.
Hey, I had no part in that.
And he'll kind of stretch for a few seconds. And what's the plan for today?
Well, I guess that's what I wanted to discuss with everybody. There's a few things we can do. But I suppose making sure that Victor's safety is assured, that's probably my top priority right now, besides the other projects I'm working on.
Well, paying his debt will be the quickest way to ensure that.
Right.
I'm gonna flip open a little notebook, and Spio. The deal that he made was for I believe we discussed this, right? Could you give me a quick reminder while I look through correspondence
for both factions, or
just for my faction specifically? I know we discussed a job that we wanted Victor to do, but I don't remember the specifics off the top of my head. My memory is a memory. I'm getting old.
So you're talking about the one that you're trying to persuade them to assist you with?
Yeah, the job that I came here with them to wipe Victor's debt clean.
I believe it was an assassination on a high value target.
Yeah, yep. I'm looking through that now.
But there are multiple targets.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look through my little notebook here, and I'm gonna flip through to a certain page, and I'm gonna be like, well, and I'm gonna kind of rip a page out of my notebook, and I'm gonna hand it to him, and there's a few names on there's a few names on that book. If you pick one, Like, we do the deed, we get it done, and then I disappear. And Victor never hears from us again.
It's really that simple.
Well, actually, and he'll kind of look through the other notes. Oh, it isn't actually that simple. This one can't disappear. It has to act like they have to actually know about it. But as for the name, no. You can choose any name.
Right. Well, let's not make any hasty choices. Let's discuss this together with him
Oh
when he
no,
does wake up.
wouldn't want haste makes waste, right?
Right.
And he'll just kind of trot off towards the kitchen. Do you guys have anything? Do you guys have anything here to cook with? I'm so desperately cravings. I'm so desperately craving pancakes.
Well, I'm sure there are some things we can get fixed up for you breakfast-wise, but I'm pretty sure we won't be able to have pancakes here.
Well, no place is perfect. And he's just gonna he's not gonna even break stride through that entire conversation. He's just gonna walk towards the kitchen and start making himself a breakfast. If you notice at any point in time he's cooking, it is like he's not using any more than very small portions. He's definitely only making himself food.
Oh, that's fine.
Mm.
I guess I'll just kind of follow along, but I'll stay in the living room area. I'm just waiting till the rest of our team wakes up.
With the paper, looking over the names, you see ones that are very familiar, of course, as of late. You see Damon Redthorn, and you see Barty Bonsam. You also see, roll a history check for me, real quick.
It's getting real.
History. 13.
A 13. Let's say since you lived there, it'd probably be pretty familiar. There's also Isolde Darkwater, which you know very well because it's the chief constable of Sink City.
Haha.
And then also Victor Stroud, which is the prime minister of Sink City.
Those 4 are the targets we can choose
You
from.
also see a Selena Nightshade, which is the police chief of Vinewood.
So those are the names we can choose from. So if I'm understanding this correctly, we have to assassinate one of them? Or...
Micah said, made clear to say that it had to be noticeable. So
It's about sending a message.
Right.
Yeah. Less of an assassination.
More of just a murder.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, you're free to ask him for specifics if you want to ask a child about that.
Well, I mean, I feel like this child has already seen so much shit. Just this child probably knows a lot about it. Sadly.
He's seen some shit.
Yeah, I'll walk into the kitchen. Say, Micah, as like I just walk in, like still looking at the list.
Mm.
A lot of the people on this list, I know them. Some of them both personally, and some of them just like from hearsay, right? So we have to just pick one of them out, just like that.
As far as far as I was made aware, none of them really like the name. The individual doesn't matter. Just that one of them is picked, and the debt is paid, and it's made to look like obvious, like a kill. Whether you want to expose yourself as the killer, that's up to you. It just has to look like like they were killed.
Right. So
I'm
two
here
of
to make
these-
sure that the job gets done, and that by you and by your group.
Right. Well, I mean, if I had to choose, both of the Sing City officials, or both of the highly ranked Sing Cities, both of them on this list, those are already out of the question. The Vinewood Police Chief also out of the question. But I guess I'll have to.
Not to cut you off. He's just gonna Micah's just gonna stare at you with half open eyelids, just like very, very like rude teenager, just like having his hand move like in a circle, like yeah, and like he doesn't care about anything but the but the decision. And like I want to preface that by that's Micah and not me. Love you, bud.
Let's just take this up with Victor himself. This isn't really my field of expertise, so to say. Yeah, I guess I'll head back, or I guess I'll just wait for you guys for the rest.
And no worries with that perception check. As you're leaping from pond to puddle, you kind of get a little ways out. You can still see the house from here. But at first, it was just a faint, low, like dull sort of hum. But as you get farther and farther out, it's almost like the frequency changes as you can hear it a little bit better. But it's still like this constant noise. It almost sounds like air being let out. But as you sit there and you stop for a second and really take a minute to listen, it sounds like a constant wave of noises, as if like a bunch of people wheezing. You just hear like a bunch of air with like a high pitch.
Is it anything I've heard before?
Roll a history check for me, please. An 18. I would say, since you are from the swamps, you would probably be one of the only, if maybe one other, would know this information. This is a noise almost people hear it as like a warning sound. Something happened a long time ago in this land, and people refer to it as the Maiden's Curse. It is this uncurable disease where when you catch it, you just continually rot away until you're no longer yourself, and you take this sort of like decaying ashen form where your body is almost just crumbling, but it never goes far enough to where the person dies. So they just constantly live in this form. People believe that there is somewhere within the swamp, the maiden herself, or wherever she was buried, that holds the secret to the curse. Very contagious, and usually you only find the victims these days just kind of like roaming out in the deep parts of the swamp, and it's kind of odd for them to be this close to civilization, at least on this side of the river. This side of the runoff river anyways. They're usually on the west side up in the Gloomwood. And as you kind of stop, you hear the noises getting louder and louder, and you look over and you see something like treading through one of the thick bodies of water to your left, and you just see this let me show you the image. Might be easier. You see like this green, like sort of fume kind of emanating off of him as it's walking by. You see another one to your left and another one, and you see like 5 or 6 just walking, and they're all heading directly for the house.
And I've probably seen them
Yay.
before, right? Not necessarily these ones, but I've probably seen these like cursed people before.
Yeah, as you and your people have been out in the swamp, occasionally you'll run into some kind of just roaming through, but it's always one of those things where you just like stay quiet and kind of just witness it and try to creep back and stay away and not get the attention.
Right.
Yeah.
Do I know anything about kind of their sensory abilities?
Make a survival check for me.
Oh, nope.
I guess they added the audio.
You're pretty
back
sure
in.
they're blind.
Blind and deaf.
yeah,
I
you're
can
not-
just
not really
walk right
sure.
amongst them, no problem.
They haven't noticed you
Wait.
so far.
Right. And I was moving pretty vigorously, right? So
Yeah, they're
I
good
think
like 60 feet like away from you though.
Sure. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not like right up on me, but it's
Right,
not
yeah.
like I was not being subtle,
Okay,
and it's not
yeah,
like
yeah,
they're
yeah.
currently coming towards me. So,
Yeah.
had a like, are they on the house, like between me and the house, or am I between them and the house?
You're between them and the house.
Okay. I was trying to think. I guess if I don't know anything about their sensory abilities, then I wouldn't like. I was gonna say, I'll try and like throw a log behind them to get them to go that way or whatever. But if I don't think that they would necessarily react to that, then I think I'll just like turn and head off towards the house as fast as I can.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't take too much time.
Does it seem like they react? Like, do they start, moving any faster or anything, or are they just still kind of shambling in that direction?
They just start sprinting
They
full
move pretty
speed.
slow, but let me do something.
We're dealing with the what's that one movie called? Which zombies are those? Where they just start sprinting and like
The
climbing
World
on
War
each other
zombies.
like a wall.
World War Z.
Yes,
I thought you were
exactly that one. Thank you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about I Am Legend.
No, like World War Z. Like there's like this one scene where they start like scaling this giant wall.
Mm-hmm. So sorry, I missed the answer to those. Spio. Do they or do they not like react to?
So a couple of them just keep treading forward, and then as you take another leap away, one just slowly turns and notices you and begins to follow you at a very slow pace.
Sure. It doesn't really change anything as far as the speed at which they're already coming to the house, but
Yeah.
it is aware of me. Okay. And what time of day is it? Like I know it's like still night, but is it like is
Yeah,
it
early
dawn?
morning.
Is it like dead of night?
Be early morning.
Okay.
So I'd say you guys you went to bed at or tried to rest at a normal time, so
Right.
had a couple of
Okay.
couple of watches.
I guess anybody who's in the house and awake probably hears the door, the front door, like kind of burst open. But then, like, I'll come walking in as like casually as I can. Anybody who knows me particularly well might realize that I'm like trying to be casual. But I'm just like,
Right.
Micah will be sitting there with a singular plate of bacon and eggs, while everyone else has nothing but coffee.
oh, good. You're awake. Let's go for a morning walk. That way.
Okay, what's going on?
Also, if Harrison or Victor rested between, then you guys can have your long rest.
Sweet.
I mean, I didn't. I just had my short rest. It's okay.
I immediately went back to bed after being annoyed with Harrison.
Nice.
Love you too, buddy.
I got the I messaged you what I was up to.
Okay, what's going on here?
No time to explain, but we probably don't want to be here in a couple minutes.
Michael will look up from his breakfast.
Shit. Okay.
Hostiles.
I guess I'll just quickly run upstairs, just knock on the door. Victor!
Did you lose him again?
No, get up. We have problems outside.
Fine.
I'll look up at the frog like, hostiles? How many? From what direction? Are they armed? What insignia do they bear?
Actually.
About a half dozen. And they're more are the insignia themselves. I wouldn't recommend melee.
So they're insignia themselves, which means they're the signature, like,
Of
footman.
the swamp.
Okay.
They are cursed. It really would be better if we were not here.
Like a curse. What are we? He's gonna like put down his fork and stuff and go out to look for himself. I'm just gonna go get I'm gonna go get some answers for myself. One moment.
Victor, get up!
Yeah, I'm gonna go like hopping upstairs and like painfully slowly, right? Like the irony is not lost upon you, but I'm like, hurry up.
Up on down the bunny
At that point,
trail.
I'll be opening the door.
Just
Grabs my back.
the door opens, just continues to bash the door.
Okay, let's go. Show me your problem.
Bitch.
No, we want to go the other way. They'll probably leave on their own if we let them.
What? I'm going out to investigate this stuff. So like, whenever they're done with their stuff, I'll be doing stuff with the zombies, or whatever these things are.
Okay.
Whatever damage they cause, you're fixing, Norris.
Dude was a scout that alerted you to the problem. All right, it's your fault.
If you value a few plates more than your everlasting life, I suppose we can stay.
For lasting, how long do frog people live? Is this to like I'm immortal till proven otherwise situation, or what the hell is going on?
That Victor himself is like pretty immortal.
I mean, I'm a young elf, so I got a long time to go.
I have like 10 years at most.
Unless, otherwise decided.
I am like to be announced. I'm TBA.
Harrison's circling the drain.
I'm only 64.
All right. Well, let's get out of here.
You want me to like? Do you want me to invest some gold in your retirement home? I could toss you like 2 gold coins, a month.
He's thinking about it, but
I used to be the best investigator in Sing City. All right, Harrison, let's get you to bed.
I solved any murders. Yeah, we know.
I was
Let's
there
try to take one more
during
bite
the
of this
Finewood travesty. Harrison remembers. You open the front door and you see several lumbering figures slowly treading. You see one like walking basically directly towards the house, and you see others off to the left and right, just kind of mindlessly wandering through the swamp. It looks like they would possibly just keep going. You see two just keep walking forward, and two of them notice you like move and kind of like take a step out to look around. So now you see two of them kind of turn towards you. And there's about 3 or 4 just lumbering
This is when
towards
I'm
where you're
going out to
standing.
investigate them.
Yeah.
So even with me like being lightfoot and sneaky, this is like them reacting to me.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
more like opening a large door to a mansion, like out on the front porch.
Can I roll an investigation, just kind of see what I see on these guys? Like get a
Sure.
really good look at them. All right. Micah's first roll, guys. Are you ready?
Oh,
Natural one.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Mostly just like rotting, mold-ridden clothing that looks like is either could have been there for, you know, like 100 or maybe 1,000 years somehow, like caked on with the elements. Their
Like you said,
skin
caked
is
on.
like brittle. It almost looks like ash, like it's so
Dude, oh,
dried and
Do they
decayed.
look like skeletons from Peat Bog?
And some of them you see are just actively emitting like this green fume that kind of just slowly trails behind them as they tread forward. And you just hear this high-pitched noise as they exhale. You can see a sort of light green fog that slowly drifts from their mouths as they breathe out.
I want to look a bit beyond them because they're marching towards the house. There's no doubt about that. But like, is there anything I can get about their like their origins? Is there anybody directing them that I can see?
Not that you see. I mean, it looks like it's just a random mob that's drifting through the swamp. You've probably at least heard or like heard people joking before, like in town, about the Maiden's Curse, and you know, it's just a bunch of voodoo or witchcraft. Definitely, you know, not something a lot of people even believe in anymore. One of those old wives' tales.
That green mist. Is there any chance that it resembles poison? Can I roll like a poisoner's kit check to see if it's similar?
Yeah, if you'd like.
Coolio. See, this is where I get that nat one. 13 isn't bad. Definitely, it's above average for sure.
I would say with a mixture of your knowledge in poisons and also just knowing like the sort of folklore, I guess, or the tall tales behind these creatures that aren't necessarily tall tales, is that it's definitely more of a curse than it is like a poison or disease.
I'll start walking out to the front and kind of look around to see what I can see.
So you said it's definitely more of a poison than it is a disease.
No, since it's a curse, so it wouldn't be either like a poison or disease. You would know, which is extremely rare because in this time frame in the world, you know, magic is just really rare.
Oh, low magic. I
So
like
it
that.
is
I
just
like that.
innately magic.
Would from that, like, can I? If magic is so rare, would that mean that this is deliberate?
The curse?
Like, whatever's happening with these zombies. I don't know about the curse in general. That's these zombies coming at us. Are they deliberate? Is somebody sending them to our house then? Like, with whatever curse / poison / diseases on this.
I would say with the current information, probably wouldn't know or wouldn't be able to determine at this point.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
'Cause,
Fair enough.
yeah, you don't visibly see anyone like directing or leading. And they are known to kind of wander.
So I come downstairs and I see you at the door, and like a few of them looking or possibly even heading this way. You just hear me behind you, like, I said that way. Like pointing out the back, whatever, the back of the house, the side of the house, whatever, like opposite where we currently are.
My last question for these guys is: how dangerous do they look to me? I'm just doing a basic threat assessment for my character.
Well, physically, they look as if they're falling apart. They don't have any weapons, but some of them are like seeping or vaporizing an unknown magical fume from themselves. So the mystery of the unknown definitely puts you at keeps you from being at ease, but like physically they don't seem like much of a threat.
Yeah, I will come back in after having a very, like, how do I put this? Like, after putting a lot of thought into it. And I don't know whether you guys are just unlucky or piss someone off, but that is certainly an army of the undead imbued with some sort of curse.
When you say unlucky, I look really indignant.
They don't look that scary, and I'll kind of take a peek at them with my hunter sense.
Not everything has to be solved with bullets, Victor. They've been through your house before, and they'll probably be through it again.
I just want to point out that if you guys choose to fight them, I will be in some corner of this house not participating.
Harrison just kind of looks at you. Excuse you?
Yes? How can I help you?
So you
We'll
just
say
leave us
if
here to
you-
die?
If you don't help and we die, I don't think your bosses will be very happy with you.
Exactly
On the
that.
contrary, that means I get to report you as dead, which means your debt is filled, and we can find your next kin, whether that be a first cousin, second cousin, like son, daughter, wife, like whoever.
Yeah,
And it seems a lot
you go
easier
ahead
than
and
dealing
dig
with.
those graves up in the back.
Before you can finish that statement, he's gonna like look at you up and down and give you and honestly, rather than dealing with you, like dealing with whoever sounds a lot easier on my part. and less overtime for my boss. You can and you'll see like a not dimpled smile, like clearly not to his eyes, but a genuine smile on his face as he says that. Like, it won't be easy, but
Oh.
All right, what are you guys doing here? Are you guys going out? Coming in?
Right now I'm
Going
at the
out,
door
coming
trying
in,
to
going out.
size them up essentially.
Whatever they're doing, I'm gonna be in the back here if we're putting ourselves where we want to start, and I'm gonna be hiding if that's all right.
Well, what do we want to do? Do we just want to like fortify the door? I'm fine with either, to be honest, because I don't really feel like fighting.
So what's the DL that I get?
Let's not. Kind of like tug at your arm.
What was that, Life?
I said, what's the good old info that I get on these guys? Well, I picked the one closest since I assume they're all about the same.
Hunter sense. You gain the ability to peer at a creature and magically discern how best to hurt it. As an action, choose one creature you can see within 60 feet. You immediately learn whether the creature has any damage immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities, and what they are. If the creature is hidden from divination magic, you sense that it has no damage, immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities. Okay. Let's see. Where do they keep that stuff on these? Now the stat blocks are not the same. Well, from what I can tell, there is nothing special about them.
Except the fact that when you get hit by them, you
Yeah, except
instantly
for
die.
you're dead. That's it. You're just dead.
No saving throw? Hell no, you're dead.
Oh, let
It's
me
not
look
even
up
save or
the stat
die, it's
block
just
on
die.
something else.
The zombies teleport behind you. Nothing personal, kid.
Oh god.
Hmm.
Teleporting ninja zombies.
You just walked out into a double dungeon.
You know,
And just summon zombies. He summoned Zhangxi.
I'm sure if we just run through them, leave the kid here, a lot of our
Yo, what the
problems
fuck?
would be
I'm
solved
off in the corner.
instantly.
I'm off in the corner. Stealth. You're leaving yourself here. Thank
Oh,
you
man.
very much.
Hey, you ran into the house where they're heading. If we go past them and just let them keep going into the house, I mean,
I'm off to the side. I'm outie. I'm outie 500.
Okay, Luke, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm not. Boy, you have morals, right? Like, I understand that he hasn't been so kind to you and he's giving you an ultimatum, but that is still just a kid. And despite what he's doing and, like, despite the situation that he's putting you in, that's still just a child driven by circumstance.
looks like his circumstances may get a lot worse.
Oh damn! Like, Red uses morality versus real life circumstances in this realistic situation. Shit.
Harrison just looks at you like really incredulously.
All right, so Victor, they are immune to poison. Surprise, surprise. Immune to being charmed, exhausted, or poisoned. Resistance to necrotic. And I think, yeah, I think that's all it reveals.
All right, cool. I will share that information with the two that are with me.
So,
All right.
are we fighting? Like
You
Honora
say
said
that. You say that as one is about 10 feet away from you.
I guess we are fighting. Okay.
Like
Let's
you're
get
still
to
right on the
the other
porch.
Let's get to the other side of them and then see if they follow us. If not, we'll leave them be.
Fine
All
They're
right.
by
not
me.
attracted to you. They're attracted to something in the house, which begs my curiosity even further. Just saying.
So are you saying that you want to try and run further out into the swamp?
Essentially, yeah.
I'll follow.
I'm definitely gonna go whatever direction that puts me upwind of them.
Let's get in a turn order.
Three really high rolls and three really low rolls.
I forget. Do I have it?
Go Harrison. Go Harrison. Go, go, go.
I'll be right back to need some water.
No, I don't. Okay.
<clears throat> 26.
Nice having plus a million.
It's the only thing I'm good at.
Just need Micah.
Yep. I'm normal, so I just have mobile.
Damn.
Ooh.
Harrison, soft step. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
He'd like to surrender.
Yes.
Let's pull out a white flag.
You
Please.
can actually interpret his name in a French language.
No, I look at Victor. I take a deep breath. Okay. You want to see if we can lure him away? Fine. Fine. And as I say that, I bonus action dash. I'll sprint out. 5. Then all the way to here. And I guess I'll just try to get their attention. Yeah, I just shout out for them to follow me. And I'll action dash as well. So I guess I can get up to here. Total of 90 feet. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Grandpa did his stretches today.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a hamstring check real quick.
Bad. Hold up. So that's a Constitution save, right? Here. Constitution saving throw.
God, I was gone for like a minute. Why are we making Constitution saving throws?
Hamstring check.
Harrison has to check if his hamstrings fuck up. Ah, no, I'm good.
When you're over the age of 40, you kind of have to do that.
Yeah, if you dash twice.
If Harrison dashes
you have
twice, he has to make a con save.
You have to see if you pull a muscle or not, because your strength.
Sure, let's make that canon. Let's nerf the weakest character in this campaign even more.
I have to. It's the most invincible character in the game.
Yes, yes. You're right. My bad.
Micah. What would you like to do?
Well, after I warned everybody, I just saw people just sprint out into combat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For the motherlands.
And I'm like, what? Or, yeah, no. I'm just gonna take the hide action.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth roll. With advantage since you're inside. Yeah, you think you're hidden.
And before they have insane perception, they just see you.
Zombie rolls a nat 20 and still fail.
Oh, they don't care about me, huh?
I mean, the amount of time it took for them to react versus how fast you actually ran. I will say these two in the back definitely are turned around and looking at you and begin to
Yay.
slowly turn away.
I love aggroing people.
Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
You take 11 points. 5 bludgeoning and 6 necrotic damage as it rears back both hands and just throws its arms forward. And as these closed fists hit you, some of the skin from their hands just like peels off and sticks to your skin and begins rotting away on as it burns. You see it like seep in and start steaming almost like acid.
See, that's why Micah's hiding.
We are also going to look at this table here. Let's go ahead and draw a result on the malicious maladies. The numbing force of the impact jars your nerves and sends it spreading numbness through your left arm. You drop anything you're holding with that arm, and it is non-functional for 3 turns. Any amount of magical healing will end the effect. Your left arm is useless.
Really quickly, did it perform a double attack, or was its attack rolled twice on accident?
One was the attack, one was the damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. Sorry.
You're good. That's its turn. Victor.
Let's get to work, boys. And I'll freaking turn the lever on my leg. I got what? Plus 30 from that, so 75.
When you start it up, is it like a 2-stroke engine or something?
Exactly.
We're just leaving Honora's like, good luck, bro.
The person who was trying to get none of this to happen.
You just hear music from an old Charlie Chaplin film playing in the background.
Let's see. And we'll try and help Honora's out a bit.
Okay.
We'll pop a shot off at him. And screw it, why not? We'll take the -5. 23 to hit.
That'll do it.
Damage. For 16 damage. Glad I. Oh, and plus the DH.
Fourth damage.
Yep. 20 damage total.
You see Victor jets off away from you towards Harrison, kind of like slides in the mud a little bit and takes position, aims and shoots the creature right next to you, Norris, like through the head. And as the head explodes, you see like the rest of the body just falls into like a pile of ash on the ground.
Oh damn, he was a robot.
Hurry up and get out of there, Norris. And that'll be my turn.
Nice.
What direction is the wind coming from?
Well, I guess I'll just say towards you, since I have the clouds moving that way.
Okay. So as soon as I saw it get close to me, I would have like pulled up like my shirt or my jacket or whatever to like cover my nose and mouth as much as I could. And since I knew what was around, I'm gonna say that what I had in my other hand was one of the like Wicker Man voodoo doll things that I said that I was making during the night. So I dropped that on the porch there, I guess. And then I'm drawing a blank on what it's called, but as the rogue, I have a like bonus action for extra movement, right?
Yeah,
Bonus
cutting
action
action.
dash.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go. I'm trying to remember on this character sheet where my move speed is. I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt anybody, but oh, there it is, 25 apparently. So, oh, no. Why am I pinging? I'm in shambles. There we go. So I'm gonna go like back up onto the porch, or like hop backwards to get out of being like downwind from this one that approached me as fast as possible. And then this is 10. And then jump over the railing or whatever is still left of that or whatever. And like try and start heading out around them so that I'm always upwind of them and their like stench.
Okay.
So I don't know like how you want to handle that as far as like how much wider the board is, but I'm gonna try and go like out and around like this way-ish.
That should be fine.
And so yeah, I don't remember because I can take the dash action, but then I can do it again as a rogue. Is that what the deal is?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a regular action, yeah.
Okay, so I guess so. My regular action as a dash gets me there, and then I can do the rogue thing. But
The cunning action dash.
cunning action dash, yeah. But it looks like measurement gets weird when I get into the black area. So I'm pretty sure that's more than 20 feet. Slash, I don't even know if... Yeah, I don't even think it'll let me do that. So I'll just put myself here. Nope. Oh, I'm still in measure mode. That time, that's my bad. Wait, what the heck? Oh, because it's giving me total movement measurement. Okay. I was like, that's a lie. Okay, it will let me do it. So
Okay.
Theater of the mind, you're somewhere out in the forest.
Right.
yeah, I'm still like generally trying to angle more or less towards where they went, but I don't want to be anywhere near their nasty curse stench fumes.
All
We're
right.
all
Is that your
gas.
turn?
I believe so, yeah.
Did anybody close the front door?
Nope.
If I went
No.
inside, I would have done it behind me.
You said if you went inside, you would have closed it behind you.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I feel like Victor might have some thoughts about that for later discussion. Going inside and locking us outside with the crazy cursed zombies.
Good luck, guys.
Clunk.
Now, basically, you see them all turn around and begin to head in your direction. Very slow pace, but as one gets up right up to you, you can see the green fumes kind of like pouring out of this decayed ashen maw as it opens its mouth. There's like several like holes and stuff in its cheeks, and it kind of like bells out a little bit from the sides as well. And one of the the eye sockets are just empty. You see a little bit of the green kind of wisps that come out the sides as it's moving forward along towards you. This one goes to slam on you. What is your AC?
I think 16. Let me double check.
A 15
Yeah,
does not
16.
hit. As it
Barely.
goes to slap you, you kind of like duck and move out of the way as the attack seems very choreographed, I guess, from your eyes. It's very slow going, easy to read. You're able to duck out of the way.
It's a new day, right?
It is a new day.
The new dawn.
Theo, can I put my gambler switchblade? Can I put it up or down?
What are
Or would
our...
I have had to announce that? The bonus can be changed at each dawn.
What are you setting it at?
+3. Let's fucking go. We hit big. Let's go gambling. As Harrison sees the one approach, he takes out the gambler's switchblade and he takes on a bit of a relaxed stance, steadies his aim as a bonus action, And he takes a strike with the Gambler's Switchblade at +3. So that'll be with advantage because of the steady aim.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So first roll is a 13.
19 total.
Second roll is a... Ooh, okay. 19 total. It would be a 22 total because I have it at +3.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And
Go
for
ahead and roll for
damage, so that'll be D4 plus... Let's see. So that should be 11 damage instead of 10, because I have the +2 added to that. I need to change that. And then for my sneak attack, it's 2d6. So that's 20 damage total.
All right. Yeah, as it's lumbering towards you, it goes and it like trips on like a little branch that's sticking out from the tree that's fallen down next to you. And as it's falling forward, you immediately go and like just plunge your rapier or the blade right into its face. Delum's switchblade.
Yes.
You even give it like a little turn
Like a little...
as a, as a reminder what Delum did to you.
Fuck you, Dallin.
You see a little green fume begin to like emit from the exposed ribs. You pull the blade out and it just like falls into the ash by your feet.
Right. Yeah, that's my turn. As I flick it around again, just do a little switchblade trick.
Okay.
Take on the stance again, and I look over towards Victor.
Hey.
See.
Let me edit the switchblade, by the way, so it actually
Is
rolls
there
properly.
a second floor window, or if not a first floor window, Mike can kind of peek out towards all these peoples?
Yeah, I'd say there's plenty of windows on both floors for sure.
Alright, he's gonna try to get on the second floor window and then open one up and just try taking those sneak attack pot shots on these guys.
Okay.
So, I guess the first one will be the closest one to here. Can I get an attack on this guy this turn?
Yeah, what's the range on your weapon?
It's a hand crossbow. I have a short bow I can use. I think the short bow is pretty long, all things considered. Sorry. It's not time the basic though here. Short bow and base 5e is 80 feet. So
Okay, that should be good.
hopefully, yeah. Cool.
You could.
And I'm hidden, so I get advantage on this, right?
Yeah, I'd say that you're pretty concealed within the house and they don't know that you're there.
Cool.
Double nat 1. Oh shit.
That's a nat 20.
Don't you talk to me. Don't you talk about me like that.
I'm sorry.
I have the nat 20 there, but it didn't ask me for damage. Oh, okay, here. Damage. Critical hit.
Oh, yeah.
Can I add my sneak attack to that? Sneak attack gets doubled too.
Yep.
Right? I don't know how to add my. It's not giving me an option to add my sneak attack to this.
You'll have to roll it afterwards.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3. Alright, so 19 damage. Kathunk.
Victor, as you see yourself slowly beginning to get surrounded, you see the one farthest in the back, closest to the house, walking forward, and you can like ever so slightly see like the silhouette of Micah up on the second floor as an arrow comes flying out and the zombie just falls directly in front of you into a pile of ash.
And then a bonus action hide with my cunning action.
Yeah,
As
go
I
ahead and roll
dip
another
if I just
stealth check
drop.
with advantage.
Yeah. Ooh.
As I fall back into the
Oh,
into the
I mean,
shadow.
14
believe
is still
you are
pretty
hidden.
good.
yeah.
Damn.
You know, I want to see a zombie make a DC 14 Wisdom save. Let's go.
Mm.
Let's see that. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Hey, they're not zombies, okay?
They're curse victims.
Victor.
I just have to caveat by saying I love Zephyr Strike.
It's a pretty good spell.
Yeah, it's an amazing spell, honestly. But yeah, I'll see myself getting surrounded and I'll sprint away. Freaking.
Yep.
And thanks to Zephyr Strike, no opportunity attack.
How does Zephyr Strike work again?
Movement doesn't provoke attack of opportunity. I can choose to use
Oh yeah,
roll
concentration
advantage.
1 minute. Oh my god.
Yeah. So, generally the length of about a fight.
Yeah,
So
very
it's like
rarely
a
do
large
fights
big
go
battle.
longer than a minute.
Yeah.
My god, that's so. Yeah.
And then I'll
That's
target
cool.
the one closest to Harrison. And take a shot at that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll say that as you turn around and you see Harrison, you just see Harrison do a little switchblade trick and just stab one of them down.
Yeah, -5 as well. So 15.
15 hits.
For max damage, 27.
Which one were you targeting?
The one closest to Harrison.
Okay.
It's not letting me ping, but you know.
Yeah, as the shot goes flying.
Every single time I'm reminded of why I don't want to ever 1v1 you.
Puff of ash falls to the floor.
Because that would have one-shot me.
Get out of there, Harrison. Don't stay too long.
Mm.
And that'll be my
I'm
turn.
planning on it.
Nice.
Hop my way up to kind of the like edge of where the water is here, and I think like struggle to draw my pistol out with my offhand. And then I guess perform an attack against the one that's closest to me. Yeah, here. With it, but I'm gonna like self-impose disadvantage there for using my offhand.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I line it up as best as I can, but just poof, shot goes wide. And I'm just like, you just hear me like, kind of, I don't know. I guess yell would still be the right word, but it's just like, why?
Shot goes wide.
are we doing this?
Does it go this wide?
Yeah. How
I
wide
can't-
does the shot go in RS?
I can't
I
see
used
the
a
rolls.
7.
for
It
some
wasn't
reason.
that bad.
This might reset everybody. I gotta reset. So it's not showing the results on the rolls for me.
Do
for
I
some
need to
reason.
make a dex save, Game Master?
What was the roll? Oh,
It was a natural 5 for a total of 7. It wasn't that bad.
yeah. No, you don't.
He's thinking about it.
Like it flies into the tree right next to you. You get hit by like a couple of wood chips as it impacts, but yeah, you don't need to make a roll. Alright. Do you want to use any movement or anything else in ORS?
I moved to get up there, so that's
Okay.
probably it. I mean, I guess
Um,
theoretically I could cunning action, but that spot seems good.
Fair.
And for I think diving into the sort of handicap there or disability, you can have a point of inspiration.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
You see this one slowly moves forward, and all of a sudden, the green gas just seems to start bellowing out of the creature's chest and mouth into this giant fog of cloud around you as the wind blows it directly into you, Victor, as you begin coughing. As it is going to use something cool.
Cloud kill. Boo. Oh. Oh.
So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Constitution. Saving throw.
Nice. So that will be half damage.
This.
Round it up or down?
Always down. So you take 7 points of poison damage as this noxious gas begins to fill your lungs. Every time you try to take in a breath, it just gets worse. You cough harder every single time, and you're like trying to blow it out of your face, and it's starting to get hard to see. But you actually begin to start wheezing like the creature next to you as it's shambling towards you. You can feel your lungs begin to constrict. Right here. Get rid of that. And
Okay.
sort
Bless
of
Bless you.
similar, Harrison, you see this one
Thank you
does
very
the
much.
same.
Oh, boy.
Even though there's a slight wind, it's still like bellowing out of its chest, like this open rib cage directly towards you before it's like blowing back into its own face.
Ugh. That's not good.
Glad I created distance between us two before we got hit with two of
Ooh.
those.
Yeah, legit.
18
Somehow
is a
still managed to
success.
save it. This is just like the cigarettes I smoke. I am very happy I saved on that. Jesus.
All right, so that's 8 points of poison damage.
Yeah. Third of my health gone just like that.
As as the gas billows out of its chest and mouth, it like reaches out and grabs onto your shirt, so you can't pull away as the gas is seeping into your own lungs. Harrison.
Yeah, as he's trying to reach to grab onto my shirt, Harrison is coughing through the, I guess, like the toxic gas that this creature is releasing, and again Harrison does a trick with his switchblade, steadies his aim as a bonus action, and he just tries to, or he again like attempts to take a swing at him.
Sorry, I forgot to roll these last time. That one will be for Victor, and then this will be for Harrison. I know I said it wasn't actually poison, but it's just going to be what it's representing.
Huh?
So Victor, after you receive the damage, your lips turn blue, cyanotic. You get out of breath, like we already described. And yeah, you're trying to cough and cough and cough it out, but you just can't. And so you have 3 levels of exhaustion, apparently. Harrison, you are anemic. The run has run its course, and you are left with a permanent weakness. Your carrying capacity is reduced to half. So, yeah, I guess you're just over encumbered immediately.
Perfect.
Since your strength is 6. You thought you
I
felt
had-
old.
He's reduced to
Earlier-
carrying a grocery bag and nothing more.
You are now going to PT and OT to try to lift a jug of milk up into the cabinet or the ridge.
Permanently?
This one doesn't have the other exhaustion level.
I saved on it.
Yeah, it's not. You save from the damage, but this is because you took so much damage. You roll on the malady table.
Damn it, how much damage does it have to be?
But,
Even.
Not that
permanent-
much, I don't think.
Carrying capacity reduced by half permanently? My guy? That puts my carrying capacity at 45.
Let me make sure.
I can carry 45 pounds. Well, what are the...
Yeah, we'll figure it out after this. If it's
Right.
if they didn't do enough damage, then we'll do a little retcon, but
So,
make it temporary.
for my information, what happens when I'm over encumbered? Do I get a penalty on my attacks, or?
I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna say that you feel extremely weak.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
I'll just say that your movement speed is reduced to half at the moment.
Okay. Well, plan is still the same. I still bonus action steady my aim. Despite that, flick around the switchblade and still try to land a shot. That'll do it.
Oh. Yes, it will.
It's not giving me a... Oh, here it is. Damage. Critical hit. And then for my sneak attack added on top. 19 total damage. I rolled like ass on my sneak attack.
And pile of ash, except for instead of it just kind of being a crumbled ash, it's actually kind of wet and just sticks along the log.
Ugh. That's my turn because I don't have any movement left because of steady aim.
Okay. All right, that brings us to Micah. Hello, Micah.
Donnie?
Sorry, I was still muted from sneezing so much. Whenever I sneeze, it's like 8 to 10 at a time. That's my bad.
No, you're good.
I'm assuming he's horizontal, so is he prone or is he just normal?
Oh. It's whatever. It's not. He's not prone.
Oh, okay.
I have an
Well,
icon if they're prone.
Either way,
It's like
I'm
this.
sure. I'm sure that hits, right?
Yeah, it definitely hits.
No, my sidebar went away. I need my sidebar. No, please. There we go. And then damage. And then I do my 2d6 from sneak attack. Oh, there we go. That was hiding.
All right.
Last turn.
All right, last but not least, another pile of ash in Victor's front yard. And it seems there are no other threats in the immediate area at this time. So we'll go out of turn order.
What we're going to transfer him to North Hospital. We can't. Oh, that's maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just stumbling forward.
They're just on one knee right now, kind of gasping for air.
Can I go
Yeah,
finish?
I'm actually gonna like jump into the water that's right in front of me and just submerge for a moment and like wait for the fumes and everything to like fully settle before I like come back out.
Okay, because it's kind of breaking up.
That's what I told you. Amir said he could call me the next day.
Okay.
God, what was that?
Sure.
That one just.
Thank you.
It just
You take care.
exploded.
Victor, you're a damn fool. None of that needed to happen.
Let's always solve the problem.
Hopefully not forever.
So she said you're gonna be transferred tomorrow? Or now?
Get some water,
Your
sit
phone keeps breaking
down,
up. It kind of sounds. it's
try
breaking
to
up.
take deep breaths, and I will light some sage and look for mushrooms for soup.
Could use a hand getting inside.
I don't know if it's me or if it's you, but you sound really quiet for me.
Might be me. That better?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could use some help getting inside. And I'll kind of get up onto my feet and kind of start stumbling towards the door.
Well, I have a broken arm, and Harrison can't lift a paperclip now, so.
I would, but I'm feeling a bit lightheaded. Phew. Just give me a second. Sorry, what was I saying again? Just get inside.
I turn around and go start looking for some stuff to make like a not an herbal tea, like I said, more like mushrooms and like roots and like I guess some herbs, but whatever, like a swamp thing tea to kind of like, you know, something that's gonna be really like heady, not tea, more like soup, I suppose. It's gonna be like really like wet and heady and like kind of counteract the, you know, like the dryness, if you will, of the like coughing zombies.
Okay.
Swamp soup.
Let's make a survival check for me.
To keep me posted, I'll keep my phone on me.
Yeah, too easy. There's an abundance of it around here in the swamp, so it takes you 5 or 10 minutes, but you know you're quickly able to gather up the materials that you want.
It was going in and out, but he has a clot in his leg, so they had to bring him to Northwood.
And you know, try and grab myself some, if I can find some like drier, like burnable herbs and stuff to bring into, and kind of like, you know, kind of like burn some sage sort of thing. Like also to try and like cleanse the air.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, with that roll too, just go ahead and roll on the rollable table for me as well, just to find a little something extra. Fine. You know, you get a couple of nice little shaved pieces of willow bark as well. I think that one's a fairly common one, actually. Common ingredient. Yeah, that's you already know that's one of the ingredients for the vitality decoction to help make health potions.
We'll see Micah casually finishing up his breakfast. Not acknowledging or talking to anybody.
Oh, I forgot to retcon. We'll retcon a little performance check. See how well you made your pancakes and breakfast.
I don't think I think they said I didn't have enough for pancakes, so it's just like I think I said something
Oh,
about
okay.
bacon and eggs, but like, you know what? That's fair.
I'm trying to think what it was. Wasn't there? It wasn't even a boar. There was like something nasty that we hunted a couple sessions ago.
Yeah.
You brought I think it was a raccoon or something.
Yeah, I brought.
Raccoon.
Yeah, I brought some sort of like large varmint or whatever. But somebody else had something too. I can't remember what it was.
Billy had caught a boar.
That okay. Okay.
Nice possum.
Possum. Yeah, that's what it was.
Possum bacon.
Let's go.
Better
Possum
than-
steaks for everybody.
Better than rat bacon.
told her he was in the hospital.
Hey, don't
She
knock
was
rat
looking
bacon
for
till you've tried it.
Mom and daughter were in a car
So,
accident.
Micah finishing his
Thank God that they're okay. Her mom has
cold breakfast in silence.
but at first,
Harrison
her
and
mom
Victor
couldn't lift her legs or
are
anything, so they thought
all but carried
they were
in
fine.
and currently resting, receiving medical attention from Honores as he performs like little sage dance in there. And
I told her, and she said,
is there
"We haven't
anything
had thought."
anyone wants to do before we close out? So, last actions or remarks?
Out of curiosity, what's the porch made of? Is it wood or is it stone?
Wood. Or I guess Victor can answer that.
It'd be primarily wood. Like the stairs would probably be like some sort of stone, but everything else would pretty much be wood.
Is it like how how like humid and damp is everything here really? Like is that wood like, you know, borderline rotted? Like is it like pretty wet?
I'd imagine so at this point. It's been years since I've been back to do any maintenance.
Okay. Being like relatively certain that it's like not gonna like spread any further than that, just because it would lack the heat energy. On the way in with the like materials for the like soup that I'm making you guys, I'm gonna grab the like wicker man that I dropped when it hit me and like light it on fire and set it set it on the porch, kind of like in front of the door.
Gotcha.
I'll say, as you light that on fire and do what you're doing, you look out and you just kind of, look to your right and look to your left. On the corner of the porch to your left, like wedged up sort of against the wall, you see like a couple of sticks that look like they're like propped up somehow, but it looks like that it's covered up by something like old like newspapers.
Really what says when he's
Oh, right.
unhinged. So when he says
I'll try to get a
I'm not totally sure that I'm following. It might be my aphantasia, but you mean like up against kind of the one of the like posts, if you will. There's like a few sticks propped up with like a newspaper on them.
Yeah, it looks like there's something made out of sticks or wood, kind of like bound together almost, but you can only see part of it because it's covered up by like paper and junk, debris, if you will.
I mean, I guess as I'm like kind of pulling out my lighter and, you know, like getting ready to do that, I'd go over and like kind of kick over whatever seems to be covering it up.
As you like pull off the papers and kind of like trash that's covering it up, you see one of these.
Ah, yes, The Witcher 3 totem.
The Devil's Nest.
With my whatever it was, 18, 20, 22, something like that, where I was like identifying, you know, knowing about the curse and kind of all that and whatnot, like would I know of this as something that's would be related to that?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that again?
Well, I was, you know, like earlier you had me kind of roll to see like kind of what I knew about like the curse.
Mm-hmm.
Like would I identify that as being related to the curse? Like the zombies were like kind of coming our direction, right? Like, so would I interpret this as like, oh, they were called here, or what? Like, would I not think that that would be related to that?
I don't. I think you would know that they're probably not related.
Okay. Well, I guess I can roll history again or whatever if you want for this then, but do I like what I think this is?
I think with
a
your
thing?
background, you'd probably have a decent understanding of a devil's nest or, you know, a devil's net. Used to, it's like one of those, almost like a dream catcher.
Okay.
Something to try to capture or ensnare devils or, you know, demonic spirits in some way. Superstitious charm.
Is there any sort of like twine, string, anything like that that I could like either nearby or even potentially that's like, you know, part of it that I could kind of like grab and use as like a hanger?
I mean, I'd say if you were like making your own like voodoo stuff out of twigs, and you probably have spare twine on you to do so, yeah.
Sure. Okay. I'll take it then, and like just whatever I can find, you know, like a broken board or a rusted out nail or something like in the like the roof of the porch, like kind of in front of the door. I want to like hang it up, like kind of over the door, and then I'll like light my wicker man and like kind of drop him underneath it, and then go inside to make their soup and take care of them.
Nice. Yeah, you guys hear a little bit of hammering outside. Too engulfed in the delicious meal and pain and suffering to really care too much. And you see an Orace comes in shortly after.
Yeah, it's very clunky, right? I'm doing it with one hand, so I have to kind of like get on something, or maybe even like do a little bit of a jump and kind of try and like get it looped up there a few times, and then I don't actually have a hammer, so I'm just like hitting it with a rock. Like,
for if you're referring to like the paralysis, I think that only lasted 3 rounds, so you should be good.
Didn't it say that my arm was broken though?
No, numb.
No, I think you just got like a numbness, and your left arm was paralyzed for 3 rounds.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn I read something about the cracking of bones in there.
Sounds
Like
uh,
you hit your funny
funny
bone
bones.
really, really hard.
Is there any sound more dissonant than the crunch of a broken bone?
Oh, I didn't even read that description. I read the bottom one that says just the numb left arm.
So yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't explicitly state, and like technically the numb left arm part is the game rule part. The rest is just flavor. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But either way, that's where we'll end it today. Thanks for
Right.
joining, everyone. We'll
It was thrilling. I'm so happy I got to get the last shot of
we'll see what
Hopefully no
happens
one
next
saw
time,
that. I
guys.
can blame it on somebody else. I don't want to be caught helping people. They'll expect it.
Just blame it on Harrison.
Cool. Blaming it on Harrison.
Say what you want, Harrison.
Baby arms, soft step.
Say what you want. Harrison absolutely destroyed some monsters.
Yeah, everybody did pretty well.
Exactly. including like that initial zombie right off the bat. You like vaporized it, man.
I just said, shank.
Exactly.
Jazz hands.
Correct, nerd.
Jazz hands.
Just
yeah,
No
I debated
hands.
about just blowing like potentially all 3 of my rerolls with disadvantage to try and hit that hit, but I was like, I like the flavor more of him like missing and just kind of yelling and being mad. Like,
Then we're like, yeah, we got this. We're fine. Shank, shank, shank. You know what the best part is? If those zombies rolled really well, if they rolled like almost max damage, they could have one-shot me with 1 hit.
I feel like that's the case with most of the creatures I throw at you guys. They just don't ever really hit that great. I think all of
I'm
the
very
crits I've had
glad.
too have been like super low damage rolls as well.
I mean, the one time you did hit me, you instantly one-shot me, and I just
It's
just
true,
got
yeah.
downed.
That first monster, whenever you guys had like 10 HP at level 2.
And you hit me for like 26 damage.
So that's the key. I just need to de-level you guys. All right, stay tuned.
No, you
We're
just
gonna
need to
de-level these
send
guys
something.
next session on Dragon Ball Z.
You just need to send something with a higher challenge rating at us. It's that easy. Just send like level 10.
It's not that easy. That's just a TPK.
yeah, because you rolled super low on my damage too. I was way below
Okay.
average.
And
'Cause
you guys
but-
made the saves on those poison
Yeah.
clouds.
I'm very happy I did.
I'm
Because
glad I stayed in the house.
17 poison damage would have oof.
Yeah, average damage on me would have been, I just forgot what I did for the math, either 15.5 or 16.5, and you got 11.
16 would have been half my health. 15 would have just been a point shy of that.
16 would have been 2/3 of my health.
I'm gonna close out the
So you have
stream.
more-
Time playing with you guys. I think I'm gonna go get a
Peace out.
nap.
Later,
And
man.
I am
Later.
going to go to sleep because it is past 3 a.m.